it's a little bit better. There we go. Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to another Minecraft episode. Today we're going to be trying another mod, just to see how it goes. This is, as always, powered by Curse Forge, or Forge, if you will. This is a 1.12.2 Minecraft, so it's a little bit old, about as ancient as I am. You're going to be trying a... I closed Curse Forge down, that's cool. So it's just a light mod pack of Technic 1, I believe, and some forestry mods. I've been doing some silent episodes. If you haven't seen those, you probably don't need to. It's just a lot of me running around and doing the wrong things, like clicking on things that are wrong. We're not going to multiplayer. That's me thinking my other series right there. If you guys want to see more of that series, let me know. So this one, we got through kind of the first age. There's not a lot of information about how to do things through this mod pack, other than the books they give you, but it's not complete, so there is a lot of me going onto wikis and watching videos trying to figure things out. There's also a lot of me just doing random stuff, trying to figure things out again. Cool. Hey, this is the map. Hey, this is a, cool. Actually, this is a topographical map of cave layers, too. What? Can add all the... I haven't messed around with any of this topography. Cool. Show mobs, I don't need those. Show animals. These things are actually going to help me. Pets. Villagers. Red. Oh, here's a... Change map type, eh? Left bracket. Is that left bracket? Or is this the left bracket? It's not my left bracket, so... Anyways, why don't you just have the symbol of what the left bracket is? L bracket. Oh, what is it? Anyways, silliness. Yeah, so we spawned in from over here, I believe. Somewhere down here. Nice little area. This would have been... It looks so pastel. That means plastic and slash pastel. Pastel. Anyways, here we go. Got a few things going on here. I chose this because I do need a little bit of sand, not realizing there's this much after exploring. I kind of explored right through this area up here. What's this? Ooh, dark zone. Ooh, can we go cave layers? I think it only shows me what I've been through. So there is quite a little bit of layering there. Cool. J is for the map. You don't need to show those. You don't need to show caves or the layers. Topographical is good. We'll just leave it there. So, oh, that's not good. I'm sitting here chatting it up while I wait for the world to load in, so it's not so laggy. So what we did is, obviously, and honestly, just like any other Minecraft world, went through, got some major main resources. I say major, but they probably weren't that much. Then we went into building a few of these guys, these mining machines. They get us a few things, not so much since we're only getting a few at a time, but it does, however, produce quite a bit of other building blocks. So, there's that. Lots of cobblestone, smelted other things, gotten some stuff, you know. Ooh, nice, 34's in here. Hey, what's this? Yeah, you're right. Oh, what happened here? Playing checkers again? So there's an extra uranium, eh? Yeah. Cool. Don't know what uranium is for. I do, but not in the game. It's probably for some power refinement. We found a few more diamonds yesterday. Made a few more things, just randomly trying to figure everything out. By that I mean there is the book, yes, obviously making some necessities. You know, the mining drill. Obviously, it's actually pretty cheap for what it does, but you gotta power it, right? Uh, issue is, oh, whoopsie, I'm not understanding how to direct electrical conductivity from these machines into other ones, unless it's just as simple as the two mods aren't working together. Because I believe, what is it? Now, Buildcraft is the one that's allowing these wooden transport pipes, right? We have electrical. It says that there's diamond pipes, but why not have it in the book? So there's diamond, and then there's redstone, or what is it? Kinesis pipes, and then there's electrical pipes. There's gold ones, and then there's redstone ones. The redstone ones is from what I believe, or understand to believe, anyways, is the power transfer. However, it seems like sometimes it doesn't work. Like, watch this, for instance. This is a wind-up clock, if you will. It produces a very short amount of RF. I think it's something like this is producing 10 or 20 RF per second. Well, this thing's actually requiring like, see, when 60 when it drops, see, it's going for no power. Oh, there's a little bit of power. No power enough. So there's about 30 drop for each one, and then it's got to go back up. But it says per tick. This thing produces like 20 per tick. And that's 16 times a second or something like that. So we should be producing way more. I got to get this book out of my hand. Jeez. Honestly. And then there's this one, the redstone. It's supposed to automatically work. Probably in the range of this one, except you don't have to click it all the time. But I'm not seeing any additive electrical input if I have said device. Let's just do that. Actually, no, I think this is on the wrong side. What's this? Biogas generator. So I would have that there. This would kick this guy in. And that should technically be giving power to both this one over here and this one. Because other ones, they just fit right into it, right? This one just doesn't go sideways or orient itself in the direction of the machine that it's using, which I thought was a cool function of the other mod. So the two mods we're getting butchered together is world domination blocks. No, actually that's entirely incorrect. That's the only one that's not there. So this one, the Forester's Manual, that's pretty cool. You have the farming, your habiter, your... So let's check out the core things. Okay, we have things and stuff. That's awesome. Fermenter, the moistener, the rainmaker, the rain tank, the thermionic, thermionic fabricator, centrifuge, the carpenter, the bottle, the wrench. You get this, right? But we also have, where's this? There we go. The clockwork engine, the biogas engine, the peat-fired engine. This one actually produces ash as a byproduct, which is kind of cool. We might need that later. But let's read this. Excuse me. Peat-fired engines use peat as fuel, or an upgraded version of peat bituminous peat. And it produces ash as a byproduct, right? Peat burns for 5,000 ticks and produces 10 RF every tick. One peat makes 0.66 ash, so you get 2 ash for burning 3 peat, right? 2/3 to get your equal 1, so that's close enough, right? Peat burns for 6,000 ticks and produces 20 RF. Oh, here we go. Burning 3 peat dot bituminous peat burns. So this is the technical name of the P dot, right? This, I believe, is improper structuring of the what is that? The syntax for writing it into the book. That's why it's not all technically in the book. Probably something happened along the lines here, because it should all be in the book. And without this Pete.bitimus, it should bring up the actual name of it. Anyways, so we have a bunch of these cool things, right? Bogged earth. Coarse dirt and sand and a bucket of water will make your bog earth, right? And then you can do other things with that. Created bog earth. You can do that to make bog earth. You can also use the bog earth to, I think it's hummus or something. Podzol and mulch. What is mulch again? Humus. There's this one. I like this one, right? Dirt and fertilizer. I haven't made a lot of this because really I'm not too sure because, right, the compost is wheat and coarse dirt, right? Makes compost. We can also use ash and pot soil or dirt. So there's a few ways of working this out. We have the pipette. We got some fertilizer. We don't have electron tubes because we need this thermionic or thermionic fabricator, right? I believe that I can build this. Actually, excuse me. Oh, it's kind of gross. Terrible allergies. Anyways, we could do that next. That's what I was getting to, is pretty much end of that. See, it's red because it's not going into anything. That RF value is not being transmitted into anything else. And then this guy is not going to go because I don't have the adjacent power source. But I don't really need that. I'm just messing around with this pump here. This actually pumping up. Oops. Jeez, I keep on doing that. Does it go back after? Oh, it does. Cool. Saves its state even if I move my thingy. Nice. I like that. Anyways. So we have this engine here going into our pump. The pump water into a tank. The tank onto the top of this guy here, the biomass engine, and it will work if we check it out. So I spent a lot of time doing this. I know these are crazy explanations. I might do a video about this, condensing all of this into a little distilled, tasty little bite-sized morsel of a video that will explain a lot more. And I don't know if you guys like this long format, random, crazy, rambling dude, then for sure that's what happens. But we'll usually condense it down into something a little bit more palatable for everybody else. So we can get some of this. I've got 144 millibuckets plus seed oil 33. So I'll show you how this works. The pipette, you can grab and directly take it like that by right-clicking, or you can go into the object itself and pipette it out directly from here. So now you can see this at that 30 plus the 50, 180. Cool. So I got 180 of the seed oil, don't know what to do with that, and a biomass generator, 360 millibuckets of this biomass fuel. That's cool, right? Because I could actually technically put it into this biomass engine, right? I think that's the way it goes. This is not warm enough. You got to put lava in there to do things to stay warm enough. So I don't know if I'm gonna. I may go down and take some lava, but you know, honestly, unless we're gonna go down all the way to the bottom to grab lava, it's like, why don't I do this thing down there? Honestly, it'd be a lot better. And then it's like, ah, yes, that would work. But then second, yes, wouldn't work with this thing because this is a top-down kind of machine. I'm already at the bottom. I gotta be running back and forth, back and forth. So we need to be able to automate this a little bit. And with the 1.2 going up water and stuff like that, really sucks. Super slow, super slow. So I don't want to do that. So I just came down here and started mining some shite away, huh? There's only a couple more down there. I might not even bother with this, putting another coal in there, because technically you need one coal, and that brings you about 30 blocks, possibly, maybe somewhere around there. I haven't done the solid calculations, but it costs approximately 3 coal, 2 to 3 coal to make it down there. And I think there's probably a layer about here where that's the consumption of the second coal. So it might be actually a waste to put that last coal in there, because that's 3 coal per line here, right? So we need to technically, to make this self-sustaining, we need to find more, right? So we got some copper here. What's this? Is that gold? Because there's copper, tin, and copper, tin, the new ones, right? Copper and tin. There's another one. I'm not too sure, but it seems like this next level, um, 2 underneath this one. So let's just take the step up measure here, right? Boop, boop, boop. This is my going up, all right? Level headed, and then we're sinking 1 under, 2 under, 3 under, 4 under. So eventually, as this goes this direction forward, anyways, let's see that direction. That would be, hey, oops, no, that's, whoop, eh, there we go, west. So as our, I think, yeah, the sunset, if you will, west. West. Our west function going that way. We're going to have these things at this level. So I'm just trying to figure out the best method for mining this, because to be honest, I haven't read up on exactly this version of Minecraft, which layers everything, blah blah blah. I guess I couldn't be like some kind of cool expert, but I don't know. I find it more entertaining to watch me struggle and overcome some weird obstacles here. Obviously, that's a little bit more than just getting 100% correct all the time, right? Obviously, like the OCD of my base, bam, so perfect, you know? I'm just kidding. Some people will lose their mind if they saw a base like this, because it's not absolutely perfect, but anyways, that's a story for another day. Cool, so let's see, what did it do? Oh, yeah, okay. It turns red when there's no output for the electricity. So let's start with like the math of this thing. It produces, if I have my book out, let's grab the book, that makes sense. See how it changed color? That's it cooling down, apparently. So, excuse me. In a quest to create power, you have discovered a way to produce a small amount of power using just a redstone signal. Brilliant! Due to the little amounts of the MJ, I gotta do this again, seriously. Due to the little I can't. Due to the little amount of MJ, millijoules, not Michael Jackson. Come on, brain. Due to the little MJ. Seriously. Okay, so due to the little amount they produce, they're only suitable or suitable to operate simple devices such as extraction pipes or pumps. Extraction pipes? Should have probably read that a little clearly yesterday. If they work with the extraction pipes, then yeah, that's why I have to pump it out. Anyways, Buildcraft engines have 5 temperature stages, which determines the speed the engine runs. Blue, green, yellow, red, and black respectively will make them work faster. But unlike more powerful engines, when activated, redstone engines cannot overheat and turn black when the power has nowhere to go. And it will keep running. Engines will always connect to the nearest compatible. What is this? Compatible M. That's not what I thought it was. MJ. What are those then? Junction? Machine junction? I don't know. MJ consumer, millijoule consumer, but that's not what we're calling it. We call it something else, don't we? Anyways, I'm sorry for getting offbeat with this. So engines cannot overheat. These ones, anyways, they turn black when the power has nowhere to go. And we'll keep on running. Engines will always connect to the nearest MJ consumer, but redstone engines will not connect to kinesis pipes and will only connect to certain machines. Ah, okay. I did not know that. You can use a wrench to rotate it or change which block it is powering. As with all engines, it requires a redstone signal to turn on. Gates can be used to detect engine temperatures, stages, and help you control them. Gates. I heard about this. I think we could make one of those, right? See, look at this. A wooden diamond transport Mzuli. Wooden fluid and diamond or wooden diamond fluid pipe. This is the redstone engine is linked from that. So the transport pipe, the wooden transport diamond Mzuli transport pipe, the wooden fluid pipe, the wooden diamond fluid pipe. So most of it, except for, as it was saying, the kinesis. Is it kinesis? Kinesis, yes. The kinetic or your physical movement pipes. So the chunky boys like the rocks, not the liquid. So I think these ones are just wooden transport pipes, right? So we're already at the bottom. I'm not gonna go that far in the bottom. That'd be hilarious if we could do this. Well, actually, bro, technically, you don't need coal every time. I guess we could probably put one of those engines over there. Let's see. Actually, oh, son of a fun times. Actually, that's cool that I took it out with a pipette because I'm pretty sure I just lost that. That's like that. That's everything, bro. The fermenter. Man, man, oh man, oh man. Okay, so we just butchered that. And this one. Why are you glitching out? Sometimes this game. Sometimes. I just feel like I sometimes. So let's put. Is it the wheat? No, no. We want sugar cane in there, bro. We want the fertilizer. Yeah, and that'll output. I think we only lost a little bit. I don't know. Why is this here? Oh, that's my food source. I'm eating it. That's good. I want to munch on some of that. It's pretty good. I don't know if this is too loud with the... let's check it. Desktop audio seems to be pretty low. I've already turned it down, so I don't know what it's going to be like. This seems like the mic, anyways, is not even getting into the red, so it could probably be even increased. But, you know, however, I do not know. So I'm going to play, I'm just going to shush for a second and listen to the studio. But, you know, however, I do not know. So I'm going to play, I'm just going to shush for a second and listen to the studio. Okay, so that's pretty shitty. Can we actually increase that? Volume, height, name, vertical layout, filters, properties. Yeah, see it. We can't boost it either. No, that's it. Really? Oh wow. I thought my computer would have a little bit better than this. This is not what it's usually like. Usually, when I'm maxed out, I'm hitting into the orange, mid-level orange. Not this time. Look at that. I could like yell at it to get it almost to orange. Wow. Anyways, it's gotta be super annoying for people. It's not like anybody watches that anyway. So let's go crazy, man. Let's do things. What are we gonna do? Yeah, that can still do its thing, right? Like, we still have water getting pumped in there. The pump is working. What is this? Fruit juice. Fermenter. This is... Do they have the fermenter down? Really? Water flows. What the... No, that's not right. It wasn't the fermenter, was it? Why does it say fruit juice, water, or honey? Sugar cane and this, and then the biomass. What is this missing liquid? It requires liquid. Is it just apply for each operation? I never had to do that before. It was just water. What's going on? I mean, and then blooper. What is? So there we go. There's the water in. Why is the water not being taken from that? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So I filled this up, and it takes a long time to be out of there. So fruit juice would probably be more, I think. But I don't know how to make the blender. I've got like strawberries and a bunch of other cool stuff, fruits and vegetables. We could be making that from it. Don't know how to do it really yet, so I'm just doing this. You gotta be kidding me. No, why is that? Why is that a thing? I could technically. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Wait, what? 1.12, eh? The old version of Minecraft are fun. I was gonna say something else, but you know, fucking hilarious is probably not the best thing to be shouting all the time. Anyways, redstone engine, good. So we haven't really figured out too much with this. That's why I started going into the more industrial craft. That's this guy here, Wheelcraft. I like the bees and the forestry aspect, but I don't really see it projecting or advancing us through the game very quickly. So, this one seems to be a little bit different. I might actually add some more mods to this one because there's only 33 mods, and most of them have to do with these two things right here: the forestry one, the world domination one. That one's kind of, excuse me. That one's kind of cool actually. Read some of this. You've probably seen a little bit of it, but let's hear. Auto Anvil does exactly what you think it does. It automates repairing and anvil stuff, right? The auto anvil works just like the normal anvil in vanilla, except that it runs from XP juice and can be fully automated. That's pretty cool. We can get XP juice from other things. As you'll see, there's a bottler, a tank, and an XP drain. Like, there's some cool things. So, excuse me. Use the tabs on the right of the GUI to select which side the anvil or the items or the liquid can be inserted or extracted. Right click and drag the anvil to the tab, spin it around, and select other sides. That's kind of cool. Haven't even really got into that. So we have the auto enchantment table. Also, I'm not going to read that right now. The bear trap, that just sucks. There's bears out there apparently. Block breaker, incredibly OP for using when you get in the beginning, when you start doing equivalency exchange for electricity, I think it is, or for atomic equivalency exchange. So you take like cobblestone, I think it has a value of 1, and diamond has like, let's say 800. You can take 800 cobblestone and turn it into 1 diamond. But you need a block breaker to do that, you know. Like you have your water and your lava, and then it breaks the block, puts it into a chest. You do that. It's all good and stuff. That works. I've seen that in other mods, kind of like that, right? And then we have the block placer, obviously doing things the same. I don't know what the building guide and the canvas do, or the drawing table. The elevator is pretty cool. You get to go up and down vertically. How many blocks? Yeah, use jump to move or crouch. Place one elevator directly 3 or more blocks above another, with no blocks in between. You will be able to either jump or move up or crouch to move down. Elevators can be dived by clicking on them with the die. However, you can only teleport between elevators of the same color. So I'm guessing that you could have like a yellow and then a yellow down here, but also have like a white in between, as I would have like yellow, let's just say yellow for getting gold or whatever, right? And it skips the white, which would be like a maintenance tunnel. And over just a little bit over here. How would you? Yeah, you would have a white up here, a yellow, a white, and a yellow. You jump through the yellow one, it only goes from yellow to yellow. Jump the white, it goes white to white. So like mining versus maintenance or something, right? That would be a way to do it. That's kind of what I'm seeing it. Enchanting guide. This enchanted version of the building guide is not only displays ghost blocks to make building easier, but it also allows you to place actual blocks. Just click central block with any stack. When in creative mode, you can place an obsidian block above, then hit the building guide with any block you'd like to automatically create the shape. Okay, so you can like copy and paste it, I think. Fans is cool, and moving mobs and other things. That's kind of cool for your mob grinder, right? And your item dropper. It's another vanilla-like one. Jaded ladder just allows you to get to the top without there being that thing there, right? The jaded ladder solves the annoying problem of jumping out of a trapdoor on the top of the ladder. The jaded ladder acts as both the trapdoor and a ladder at the same time, so the ladder's like at the top. It's kind of cool. Instead of having to climb up to the ladder and you gotta get over the thing there. Right? That's kind of cool. Anyways, there's a paint mixer. We're not doing anything like that. A rope ladder, a path. Ooh, what does the path do actually? Ah, the path doesn't do anything. It just looks nice. Cool. So it's better than just putting stone buttons on the ground, right? Okay, so the rope ladder, it'll roll out the way to the ground for every created ladder block. It will be used from one of the stacks. So when you place a rope ladder, it'll roll out all the way to the ground. For every created ladder block, it will use one from the stack. So you can just keep on clicking and it rolls out, I guess. Haven't tried it yet. Scaffolding, like the scaffolding blocks, disappear, blah, blah. Sky block is you get to place this in the sky at the block that you're facing, which kind of seems weird because how does it know what block you want to target from 30 in front of you to 4 in front of you? Anyways, have to figure that out. The sponge, now the sprinkler, these are all cool things we get into. Like the vacuum hopper seems really interesting if you were to pair that with your mob grinder and like a fan or something like that. It seems like there's a lot of layers we can actually have to this. XP drain takes XP from something, right, and puts it into, let's say, the bottler, and then you can also use that into the tank. I believe you can store XP in the tank, and then you use that XP from your killed mobs to be able to do things like auto anvil and auto enchanting. So cool. So now you get the gist of this one. World domination with open blocks. So you have domination now, you got your buildcraft now, and we have the weird forestry one we've been tapping into. Tappity. This is the next thing I need to do, probably. Sturdy case is chest, basically surrounding, or sorry, wow, that's a terrible explanation. It is made of bronze ingots in a chest formation, which is bronze all the way around the center block. So 8 bronze around the center. That means your sturdy casing. Glass and a chest. I think actually, do you want to write? So, 1, 2, 3, 5. I think it was 4. Not gonna count. Bronze is a little bit tricky to do in this game. So we're going to get a little bit more bronze going, actually, since I don't have any more. Yeah, we're just waiting on copper. So look at this, two different. Left control for details. Oops. Andesite, why you in there? That's terrible. Anyway, let's just do this properly. So we're gonna want copper, tin, and tin. I don't know why there's two different tins and two different coppers in this game. It's not making sense to me. So we're gonna grab all of that crap. We're gonna go into here. I think what it is this tin and copper like this. Yeah, there we go. So 3 copper and 1 tin will make you 4. So it's basically 1 to 1 on your bronze ingot. I don't need a lot of copper or tin, but I am going to get some of this because we're going to do that. And then we're going to make our casing. Put the casing in the middle, right? And then we're going to need a chest. I don't have one of those guys yet. That's readily accessible, do I? Or wood? Actually, what do you? However, we're not going to need you. Going to be changing that up. This kind of system works well. As soon as I figure out the piping, I'll be able to have the piping just come here to lift everything right to one. That can be then sorted or smelted. Apparently, you can do some other things to do some sorting easier. So yeah, and then I just move it at forward, advance at 1, and still make sure all these connect together. But I don't know how right now. It's not working, so we'll figure that out later. So yeah, it's got our chest. We got our casing. And then what else did we need? We said that we're gonna get some 3 glass. I got 4, and gold. Do I have? Oh no! Oh, I pressed my power button. It's right beside the escape button. Let's just say this to anybody that's going to design a computer keyboard. You must be an idiot if you're going to put the sleep button right beside escape. Honestly, for a gamer computer, that's the most ridiculous thing ever. I was going to use another word. I know what you know. It was not going to be a nice word. It's retarded. Why would you do that with any keyboard? Seriously, it's like putting send all right beside send or delete. No, like delete and delete all. Completely different. Separate those things just in case the freaking stupid chubby fingers go onto the other side. I'm in an act of this right now, but it is kind of annoying having that there. Anyways, no harm done. No foul. Let's figure this out. So we need 3 glass, casing, a chest, and 4 gold. Escape. If I miss it, then the computer. I didn't know that I could actually recover by pressing the button quick enough. Is it still going? Everything's still going? Cool. Because yeah, sometimes it'll stop. It's like stop everything. I'm just doing this for fun. So. Fuck y'all, man. So, okay, I think we have everything now. Let's get this going. Is that it? Yay, thermionic fabricator. So, let's see what this thing does. Oh, it looks like a, it does. Yeah, it looks like a crafting bench. But it's blue. Oh, it's got some things on it. That's cool. So I have no idea what to do here. Oh, thank you. That's actually really helpful. Jungle wood with factory wax? Like fireproof wood? What? Chiseled sand? What does this mean? Chiseled. But what does it do? What is this? Do I have to add this with this? Wax cast. Brown stained glass? Orchard electron tube? Coca-Cola wood fireproof. What is going on? I don't So yeah, and there's the wax cast. What are these things? Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What is this? An alpine electron tube? An alpine? Apatine. Apatine. Yeah, I don't know. What is this though? What is this? Liquid glass. Milli buckets. Like, does it cost this or something? Like, I wish they would actually show it a little bit better. Cause like, what is that? Like a, yeah, we know that. So crafting, split, what? Oh, so you can take your work cart, which is a crafting table, and a cart, and split it into a cart and a crafting table. That kind of seems normal, right? Formulaic assemblator. Hold left control for details. Hold left control and M for description. Left control and M clicky. Yeah, that's definitely not doing what it's saying. Hold left control for details. Oh, that's because I'm an idiot, and that's control. And my machine that uses energy to rapidly craft items and blocks. My crafting formula doubles as an advanced crafting bench. Ooh, that sounds pretty cool, actually. It's pretty advanced crafting table. Oi! Obsidian. 6 obsidian. We need a redstone circuit. That's pretty easy. And that's just redstone. Oh, in the mask. Ooh, okay, so what else do I need? I don't know what this thermal thing here is, but I can take redstone and turn it into something. I don't know if I gotta like... Because that's... What's this? Why does it have this thing down here? I don't get what's going on. Can I do this? Oh, you can only... Yeah. Oh, this is the... Oh. So this is the items that are in there. This is your stencil, I believe. And then you can make those things. So let's... That's so loud right now. Just a minute. Yeah, but that... See, I don't like when the sound from the game... Jesus, that's so loud too, straight through it. I thought I turned you down. Wow. I'm still getting used to this. My peeps. No, not video settings. What are you doing? Audio, yes. Thank you. Yeah, let's turn that way down. That's still fucking loud. Like, honestly, 30% off and you're still fucking stupid loud? That sounds better. That's still fucking ridiculous. See, I don't want the sound coming, like, I want the music coming through, like, in my OBS. I want it coming through what's known as the desktop, so it's clear. Clear sound coming through for you guys. I don't want the sound being played through my speakers and then picked up through my microphone. That's fucking retarded. And I love saying fucking retarded. Please don't be offended by that. I say that because I'm a little handicapped, if you know what I mean. Okay. Jeez. So liquid glass. And what's this? Like, there's no buttons you can press to be like, what the fuck goes in there? What the fuck is this? Like, okay? I know, there's probably something out there that tells you. It's kind of the way of Minecraft anyways, right? Huh? 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 Figure it out yourself. So we got those going. Um, we were gonna check if this was a thing. So since you were the last one just chilling out waiting, I'm not gonna abuse that. So I'm gonna let you do your thing, but I'm gonna suggest that we do this without coal because right now it's not sustainable. Like I'm not finding more coal than I'm dropping into this thing. Obviously, I need to go mining to let this thing go, but it's not really being that profitable, honestly. This would be okay if you could get 16 at least of these and do a chunk at a time. Um, then you'd be getting all the valuables from a chunk. But I'm like blindly throwing in here. Let's see. Burp, 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 burp. There we go. I'm blindly throwing in the middle of a chunk. If you want to be super technical, it should go from here, right? Oh, you can see that I might have been doing something here. Excuse me. For planning the size of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So if I could get this whole chunk mined out, I get the benefits of each chunk. Because when the Cody goes from top to bottom, you know, each chunk has I think it's like a 96% or something of having at least one diamond in it. Um, but who's going to mine out an entire chunk to get one diamond? You usually go down to the level where they are. You mine out the borders, right? 2 by 2, the borders of said chunk, and you do that on the edge of the chunk. Just saying. Um, come on, doggy. Thanks. Thanks. That's usually the easiest way. Don't on this version. So, it's a lot of rambling going on right now, but not actually doing anything because, oh, here we go. Is it working? Boop. No. It hasn't even moved yet. So, 2. See if more than one. Oh, it's doing something. It's doing something. I don't even think you can mechanically. I think I tried this already. I have terrible memory problems. Yeah, see, this energy is not actually going anywhere. It's not being used by this machine, even though no, they're not from the same mod pack. You're such an idiot sometimes. You can't actually use these from the same mod pack. So these are Sterling engines, I believe, and let's see. Yeah, and redstone engines, they just don't work for whatever crazy reason. They're just not. And then so the other idea was like, okay, so why do you keep on moving your power station? Why don't we just have your power being here and we deliver the power over to this thing that's making it? And that is an absolute big brain thought. Except I don't know how to connect these pipes. I went through about an hour last night trying to do different combinations of like redstone into other blocks and this and this. Every single one of them, even the pipes that are the same type of pipe, you put it next to it and it doesn't connect. So then I tried putting power sources like the one thing said on top of the pipe to see if they would inadvertently connect in between if there was a pipe there, and it didn't seem like it worked either. So I'm still struggling with that. Trying to figure that out. I guess struggle is, hey dog, hey, hi. I'm gonna ask you to lick your crotch somewhere else, please. Thank you, Cece. Honestly, she's giving me the face. Please lick your crotch somewhere else. It's super loud, mostly. I don't care that you're licking your crotch. It's just super loud. Love you. Anyway, so we got all the copper. We got all the things that we wanted for that. I'm gonna put these back. I'm trying to figure out some other ways of doing things, but it seems like now that we have this guy going, or it's not thermionic. That's what I want to say, but it's thermionic fabricator. So do we say 0 RF stored? So we're gonna need some electricity in this biash, and then let's try to figure out how. I don't know why I had like the molten glass thing in here. Does it need glass or something like to do this? I don't know, but we'll try. Let's do that. Actually, we're gonna grab some sand. Ooh, hey, where'd my sand go? Oh no, did I use it all? No. I think it was sand or sandstone. I think I saw in one of them, but bam. No? Okay, sand in there. Um, this is ridiculous that I'm going to use this guy here. That's just because, holy justification. Did I fucking break it? Why is this so laggy sometimes? Jeez, it's terrible. Like, absolutely. I don't know. Sometimes you can't see it on the screen. I'm watching over here. Um, Putting the sand in, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be lagging on the video side, which is good, I guess. Sorry about this. Average view duration? 51. 33. What do you mean? There's just me here. Yeah, I'm 30 seconds behind time. How can my average view duration be exactly... Is it because I'm viewing it? I don't know. Anyways. That's ridiculous. Uh, it's been about an hour of me just bobbling around, doing nothing. Nobody wants to see this shit. I'm stuck trying to figure it out for myself, so that's where you get that from. It's not all about you. It's not me working through the puzzle of this, because I just broke that one clock generator. So we're going to make Stirling generators then, right? Because they're way more profitable. How do we make those again? Not World Blocks. Buildcraft? I think it's Buildcraft. Stirling engines use combustibles and or lava. Lava seems to be pretty cool, but it can overheat and explode. We just need copper, glass, stone gears, and some pistons. So let's be a good guy and make like 5 pistons. Alright. And then we need wood for that, right? For my pistonage. I do have one piston in here. Let's just make that one combustion engine. Oh. Need a bunch with that though, so I'm like not doing that. I just had this sudden urge not to play. I don't know why. Like this is just, I feel like it's too much of a grind. I'm missing out on my server, or Nova's server, with all my friends, all the cool people hanging out. Yeah, I wanted to do this a little bit before I went into another server, to try things out. We don't need those right now, bro. So yeah. I guess I don't have programs to reduce lag. It's actually something I'm going to look into, because there is a screen that talks about that, right? And I've heard about Optifine as well, so why am I being such a nerd? I don't know. To be determined, I guess. Anyway, so we got a very small amount of wood. we're gonna use this very small amount of wood to make a few engines. Okay, so I don't even have, and I just thought about using commands to teleport. I forgot I took those off. So this is absolutely like Vanilla Plus, right? Like I can't cheat. I think that's enough chickens for now. Anyways, yeah, that's good for chickens. Little drop drawer down here. Okay, so as I was butchering before, we need redstone back. We need a couple other things to make some more engines. Um, oops. There we go. So redstone, iron, and cobble. Cobble, I believe, goes on the sides like this, right? Cool. If we can, we'll make 7. And we put that, iron, and then wood, I believe. If we go, yeah, so we can make 7 of those. Now, I'm not going to make 7 Sterling engines. Watch this. Nothing, 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 nothing. See, that really chaffs me. That those things don't come up in your building menu. Like other things do. Am I missing something? That one glass. I think you need more glass than that. Brah. Let's do the most acceptable thing here would be just to make more glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let's take a couple of those away actually. Dog. It's a bird outside. Shh. Chill. It's a crow. Oh, listen to that. So now we can make a few. Ooh, what did I just? No, that wasn't mine. I thought it was up here. It's a crow. Yeah, definitely a crow. So, what was it again? Uh, yeah, what is that, dog? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, we got you. See, that's a cool book that stays open like that. Buildcraft is also awesome. Let's. If it were to stay on a block, that'd be cool. Sort by mod, sort alphabetically. Seriously? You did like the whole sorting thing while you have like 2 pages? Well, I guess if you intend to add more, that seems like a reasonable place to start. Anyways, so we're going to want Sterling engines. Cobblestone, glass, we got piston, and stone gears around the middle. Or around the middle. Jesus. Grab that glass too. We got some pistons. Got cobblestone. Let's get some more glass. That should be good enough. Glass in the middle, I think it was. Gears. Piston. And cobblestone. Cool. Excuse me. So, do we really want to make 8 of them? I don't know. I'm going to make 4 or 5. um, because we're going to need them for other things, obviously. I just don't know how extensive I... Stop! It says that you're supposed to be able to use the damn wrench to be able to change what it's connected to. Okay. But it doesn't visually tell you, so fucking retarded. Again, look at this. I can switch which face this is on, but not my Sterling generator? So what, is it not working? I like... Whoa. Oh, fuck's sakes. Did I get it? It seems like I might have gotten it. So, uh, so does it only get powered from this side? Like, then why can't I turn this thing around? Right? Like, I need it to. I needed a vagina. Okay, so we don't know right now. So we're gonna put. Yeah, that is andesite, eh? So we're gonna put it here then. Bloop bloop. Right? And let's just put one in there. See, I don't know what this does at all. It does this, and then what? This? Show recipes. Um, what is it called? It's redstone circuit. I don't think you can search for things. Crafting, advanced. See, this is I want to make this. Where is this made? 10,000 millijoules. Redstone chipset. Build craft silicon. But how do I make it? The table assembly. That is. See, I can't make the assembly table without it. Oh. So I need diamond, redstone, and more diamond gear, redstone, and obsidian. Then we can make the table, and then with the table, I can. So what did that change? Is there another way of doing this? Either way, I need 6 obsidian, but I need this. And this, how is? Mhm. 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 But it's made in the assembly table. Is that what it means? Assembly table. So to make the assembly table, you need. See, why does it come back to this? Look at this. It just says crafting. To make the assembly table. Okay. So we need 1 diamond plus 4, I believe it is. So there's 5 diamonds right there, and we need obsidian to make that craft or the other table. So it's like, is that the way we go? Sure, I guess let's try it. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the gear, and 1 for the other. So I think that goes into. Oh, and I need more gold. Yeah, because apparently to make a diamond gear, you need a gold gear. Whatever. And I'm all for open crap. So I think that's enough explaining. I am boringly gonna just go mindlessly mine for a while, I guess. So much crap in here too. I don't need any of this. Guess. Don't need that either. Cool. Well, do we have somewhere to put these now? That's good. Gain some room. I'll put that in the middle. I gotta find that place for all this stuff. But yeah, so it's like mindless mining, I guess, until we get some more gold. Oh, I don't like this lag. It's crazy. Isn't there an like each one of these things is different, right? Yeah, I changed all of this. It does not seem to matter. Um, yeah, everything is down to its bare bones. Okay, so as we can see, we got that layer good to go. Now, let's just follow the same pattern here. One. Burp. Excuse me. Well, oh wow, that's sometimes a lag is so real. I'm just gonna go straight for gear. I don't even care about keeping the other pattern and doing whatnot. Now, we don't have not even a single freaking torch. So way to go. Again, always leaving that out. I'm just gonna make a ton of sticks here. 60, that's good. I always forget torches for some reason. Okay, so we need coal to make those torches go. Bam, and a couple torches. There we go. Let's just do this. I'm gonna have a couple sticks for a while now. This should actually make it until I'm good to go. Yeah, I should be able to find enough stuff after this. With this amount, 80, 90 torches. You should carve a path to be able to find at least some coal. Damn it! Can we get over there without dying? This is a nice place, though. I like it. Crap. I guess. Let's go. Let's go, go, go. See that on the map? There's a line of red dots. I think those are mobs, and if I'm correct, that's an indication that they're like stuck somewhere. Could be absolutely used to my advantage. I may actually go check that out. Ooh, iron. Jesus, another one? Yo, what the? Can you catch that iron when we're there? So preemptively do that now. Okay. Let everybody know where I am with the torch there. What am I getting? Correct. Gold. We need just 4 pieces of gold to make a gear. Boop. So yeah. And coal. Oh, baby. Sweet baby Jesus. The amount of coal that I need in this is astronomical. And I don't think there's wither skulls in this one to be able to advance that later. Man, it really makes me sad about this. This is only version 1 point whatever. I want to see this version in like the current one. Like Technic, I think I played Technic 2 and I was able to find a version that just rocked, man. Like I think there was like 1200 or something mods, but I don't think it was that many. But it was fun though. I mean, I had a lot of mods, a lot of fun. There's things with like rings, you could fly around, charge them through like, or the rings would produce effects like growing um, plants faster, and there was just a bunch of different really cool effects you could get with these things. Actually, that was like 2 spaces off, eh? Look at that. Can't even count. Count while talking. So yeah. The Technic mod was also really interesting, just for like the technical aspect of being able to mine things, automation. There was transport hubs via like trains that actually went on tracks. It's um, it's it's really interesting, to say the least. Now, since this is the old version of Minecraft, I should be able to just plunk one of these down in between both of them, and I don't think any mobs can actually spawn in here. Actually, no, there's that one space. Maybe a mob here. I'm not too sure. Because there's 16 in between, and your light levels is of 15, so you divide that in half. You have 7, but you can technically get 8 and 6 from depending where you place your torch. If I use both torches and place them like this, like a sane person, that negates that and then shows chunk borders when they're not there. but I usually tend to put it before. Um, and if I'm going in a direction to search something, I'll put them on the wall up there. But since I'm just mining on the ground, I put them on the ground. Or mining on, yeah. Hopefully you get what I mean. So I'll place torches depending on what I'm doing, where I'm going, and how to get out. I've gotten lost way too many times to to want to do it any other way. So let's keep on going. Sometimes if you press your face right up against the wall, you can hear the mushrooms scream. No, what I mean by you can, it'll glitch through and you'll have like a brief frame second where you can actually see behind. Happens with older Minecraft. This one's not so bad. Okay, let's drop you there. Get this extra iron. Iron is always something I want to pick up. Iron, maybe redstone and coal, obviously, and a few other things. Since they do have all of these other ores, it seems like there is quite a lot more, right? Obviously. Well, not really obviously, but see how there's 3 here? Um, yeah, there's 10 right there. There's copper right there. There's another type of copper. There's the iron. So, I mean, I don't know if it's more rare to find it, but it seems like it's harder to find just straight iron. I don't know if it's because of the competing, like code-wise, or chunk-wise, basically. Um, yeah, it all depends on how all of these ores spawning together. Ooh, and that's another thing, is to follow a vein and dig out one beside it, because things are coded that way, that one vein leads into another one. At least in the older Minecraft versions, like these ones. You'll see coal going to like dirt, and then you mine out the dirt, and then there'll be like a little bit of something beside it or behind it. It's interesting that way. That's what I mean by reading the code of the game. If you get really good at it, subconscious layering, you can see coal goes into this one. Let's follow this one. Now, what I mean about the coal and being good at figuring out the subconscious layer of it, or doing it subconsciously, you don't have to count it. See the coal. Coal does a bunch of other things. So this is a hot spot, obviously. It goes into coal, and it's like, okay, coal went this direction to meet into something else. And now it's an up from where I was. So if I were to choose to mine up and around this area, at least one block, I should expose at least one other element. Ta-da! So there's that one and this one. This one's a broken vein, by the way. So I can grab all of this. I could probably go a little bit further here by taking out some more of this just to be safe. And there we go. There's another one. See how they touch the ores? This is almost a consistent thing. So this is this one chunk that we're looking at right now. Do I have my borders open? So this chunk right here has all of these ores in it. And after finding all of these ores at this level, I could assume that there's not too much more. Because you get every single one of the elements joining. What were those ones? Poor tin ore. Oh no, what's happening? Some laggage going on. That was bad. That was a super lag. Okay. Now it's saying there's no duration of watch time. Anyways, I could fucking care less about that. I could care less? I probably couldn't. Here we go. So there's that. And now we can see that there's a few more things up here. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah. So do we follow this now? now that we've opened up the Pandora box here, let's follow it. We're gonna silkworm our way up there. And wait, what? Wiggly worm, wiggly worm. Oh, the leg on the it's mostly this one. Okay, so we do have dirt now in our intermediate sourcing. So we've gotten everything plus dirt. And the one thing is, we're probably going to open up and find dirt connects to the next chunk, and then those chunks connect to their chunky friends. So all the chunks usually connect together, resource-wise. So it makes the game so there'll be large, rich areas of ores, and then very sparse areas. So what you want to do is follow the code. Find where it is that you can assume that there's going to be more, and go with it. Because there may be nothing but dirt here. This may be the cap to that code, if you will. Or I might find diamonds. Like, you never know. See, there's a little bit more iron connected to this dirt. Let's see if there's anything else connected. I most likely just want to follow the iron. That's the direction. I am out of... I'm out of shovel. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got an extra 4 iron in that deal. I still need to get back here and to clear this out. Knowing that this is a hotspot now, ow, ow, I can then put one of these right here, suggesting that I still need to come back and do some more. But there we go. Osmium, poor iron. We got a few things, so let's just functionally run. See, if I'm not loading any mobbers in there, they might be stuck on the thing. Here, you can see in the map, maybe. There's the first and the second. I'm going to leave that iron there. Oh, shice. What's going on? Ooh, let's take a peek. Oh, damn it. Anyways, I like that. Sneak a peek. When you can, sneak a peek. Okay. So we have 45 coal, which is cool. Enough to turn these engines on if I wanted to. I'm just messing around with that. It seems reasonable. I want my iron to be done first, so we're going to move that into here if I can, right? Boop. No, iron is not number 1. We do have enough sand for now. I'm going to take 20 of these. That'll make 3 stacks plus. So I don't want cobblestone in here now at all. I just want normal things to smelt. Let's grab this, take the cobblestone out of there. Yes, most smeltable things. Cool. Alright. So now we have cobblestone just chilling out everywhere, kind of taking up space. Bigoted. Racists. Obviously. More storage? Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I gotta get some lunch or something. It's 2 o'clock here, so. Oh, I like that 1 hour introduction. All right. Yeah, see, this works so slowly. Unless I can figure out a way to make like way more RF. Making biomass, I don't even know how to use it yet. See, I put it in the pipette, but the other thing, the generator, not this, the generator from Buildcraft, you can only put it in there with a bucket, and you can't take it out from a pipette and put it into a bucket. Excuse me. So what I'm thinking, actually, thank you for the idea, Brains. Brain Juice just said some cool things. We're gonna take. Oh, we need that one. Brain Juice That's a terrible name. That's what I'm calling it right now. The brain juice is suggesting that we place this down. We take a puppet. We put the puppet in here. Oh, it does work. There we go, Tim. And that's one step done. And then can we take it out? No, no. Oh, still no. Still no? Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's about it. I thought that could work. Maybe you gotta have a bucket's worth to be able to take a bucket out. Huh? But still. Pipette. Yeah, so honestly, until I figure out pipe movement and transfer, excuse me, oh, heartburn. Oh man, I'm just disgusting. Fucking burping all the time, and sniveling. It's a good thing I'm not allergic to dogs. I'm just kidding. I love that dog. Even I'm slightly allergic. Um, yeah, allergic is not really the right way of saying it. I get snuffled. There's no allergic reaction like allergies. Like absolutely. Uh, I get slightly stuffed up. But anyways, so excuse me. Um, yeah. So can't really do that. What do you guys want to eat today? I have so much cobblestone now, so we're gonna have to figure out a bunch of stuff. Hey, look, it's daytime. Are these chickpeas again? I like a bit of chicky peas. Yeah. See, punching with left stick. No, sorry, left stick. What? Right click. Um, places them down. Right. Left click breaks them. But if you come up to a fully formed one and right click, ah, you take it without having to place it again. So it becomes a quick, easy way of doing this. And obviously it won't grow because there's no space above it, which I think is a good reason not to grow. Let's do this. Yeah, yeah. Hungry monkey. So I eat some chickpeas and some carrots today. This game, I am absolutely functionally not eating meat. This one's going to be absolutely vegetarian. Not so much vegetarian in real life, but I do admire changing the way we eat to figure out other stuff. Either to see how it reacts with your own body, because everybody's different, and or to see different health effects. Is this where the light is low? Because you guys always seem to be just a little bit lacking in your growth. But it's weird. It's only like these two. Like those ones were left as long as the other ones, and even more so. And it's like, you haven't grown. Anyways, maybe that's a metaphor for what I was just speaking of. Oh, deep. Let's not go that far. Anyway, so what we have is a bunch of cool things, yeah. Some pepper, some seeds, and all of these seeds can be used down in that seed oil thing. But I need to learn how to make mustard seeds. I want mustard, actually, to be honest. Let's grab that. That's really cool. There's a good trade. I just gave you a bunch of stuff. You give me some coal, because I'm going to do some mining if you do the fooding, okay? That sounds cool. You know we're the same person. Distinct manual transition. Manual trannies? What the fuck are you going on about? Welcome to crazy. Okay, so we're still trying to figure this out, which is not difficult, I don't think. Like, it should be... Oh yeah, Sterling Engine needs, Oh, I'm such a noob at this. Yo, why didn't you remind me? Honestly, you're like, you need one of those guys. You need some redstone. Said no. I could do it with a stick. I could MacGyver that with a stick and a piece of cobblestone. But I like redstoners. So here we go. So is this doing anything, or does it need to heat up first, or what? Let's try to figure this out. 780 RF already, and then it's just not doing anything. Oh, hey, okay, maybe it's an update thing. Ah, 4420. 4400. Just started watching that show actually last night. Super interesting. Uh, man, there's a. I would have a Patreon channel because I don't want just everybody, obviously, just jumping into conversations. But um, me and my friends have some pretty good conversations, just talking about movies and interesting, weird life experiences and connections and stuff like that. But last night we were watching 4400. That's a very interesting show. I don't want to break it down, but or spoiler alerts or anything like that. Shouldn't be a spoiler alert, but the three main characters they start with kind of gives away, but not more than a synopsis would. Just bear with me for 1 second. The first was a little girl. I think it was 8 or 9 years old. She was 1938 or 1941. I think it was after the war, anyways. World War II, that is, where she got abducted by some kind of force. Let's just say it's the force, the aliens. We don't know if it's aliens yet, right? Like, so this show did that, but they did that with that, and then a black guy that was with a white girl that had some kind of controversy back in after the war, 50s and 60s kind of deal. So he was struggling with that. And then the third one was an older gentleman, white, doesn't really matter. Those colors don't really matter at that point. What we're trying to convey, I think, with the messaging on that one is the alpha to omega, right? So the little girl would be the innocence, the alpha, in this case. Um, and she's procuring, or I can't give it away. Um, Not too much, maybe. Ah, geez. So it's hard to do this without explaining a little bit of the TV show. Each one of these 4,400 people that were abducted over time gets these powers when they're brought back, and then it starts going into all these social issues, right? If you're critically thinking about the show, it's like, well, you can't hold them. They have done nothing wrong. There's no law to say, like, there's so it goes into things like there's no laws to prevent this from happening. What happens if people started time traveling, coming back in time? Is it illegal? You're gonna be like, well, you're an illegal alien. It's like, okay, but if you actually lived at one point and just ceased to not exist in that point of moment in time, and then to to which you return, um, but you are not actually dead. See, there's a bunch of legal issues and a bunch of other weird and metaphorical things that kind of happenstance with that, as well as society um, as a whole, right? Like the 4400 is kind of it's an interesting show. Um, Not only if you want to like delve into like the slight religious things, slight aliens, slight quantum traveling, kind of sliders from way back in the day. Kind of the same kind of realm of ideas. It made me feel a little bit like, not that I was feeling like that, obviously. Like I was watching Fringe, one of those kind of shows. Interesting for sure. So yeah, this little girl was like the innocence, the first one that they show. I equate that to the way they're writing the stories because most of these stories are taken from other stories. So you follow the pattern, you follow the bouncing ball long enough, you realize what they're gonna do. You realize when the first opening scene of how they do things, you can kind of guess, or at least in a parameter of what the rest of the show is gonna be like. So, little girl, obviously I'm thinking she's the alpha, she's the innocence, and blah blah blah. Her power, spoiler alert, there we go. Her power is precognition, where she sees the future, right? So she's the youngest and she can see the future, right? So young to old kind of thing, right? From alpha to omega, if you want to follow the same stance. The black guy is in the middle, but he's dating a white girl, right? So here's the mid journey, left and right parameters. And then you have the old guy with his friend. Cece, chill out. Chill out. Anyways, what we're getting at is there's a very good play on things in that show that correlate to a lot of other ancient stories or ideals. But anyways, I hope that you had some fun with me today, chilling out with the dog and the ramblings and the hey. So chill until next time, and I'll have a little bit more of a game plan, I guess. Yeah. So excellent. I guess we'll do that next time. Thanks for chilling out with me. It was awesome. I love rambling with you guys, saying things and stuff. It's not like anybody ever gonna see it anyways, but the people that do see it, they'll be able to see it. Anyways, love you. Peace out. Have a good day. All that fun jazz. Do what you do. Subscribe if you want to. Roast me in the comments as always. Have a good day. Peace.